Just sat quietly. Sat quietly. I sat quietly while, he pretended to be world-class father. I sat quietly while he posted videos of my kids crying on social media. I sat quietly while he made videos sliding down the wall like Trey Songz. I sat quietly when he went back home in September after not seeing the kids for the whole weekend, but made a whole video talking about, I miss my kids with the blue lights and shit. This shit is all like this shit. My kids, like I said, it takes more than just some sperm to be a father. The court hearing already went on. Y'all keep making it seem as if I'm the person that brought it over here. Y'all keep making it seem like I'm the person that brought it to TikTok. I'm not. I have every right to defend myself when my name is being bashed. You publicly say shit.
Friend, I have to, today is gonna be a busy day, so I'm this, and then I'm gonna help out with two things. One, whenever he does go live out tomorrow, y'all don't have to tell me about nothing that he says. Because to be honest, if I wanted to hear some bullshit, I will put my ear to the end of an ass. I don't care to hear none of that. For one. Number two,
I just want to be left alone. Like, I just want to be left alone. I'm over this situation. Like, if I'm quiet, then clearly it's true. Like, I've been through all of this multiple times. Oh, she quiet, so what he's saying is true. She manipulated the situation. She was doing it for attention because she didn't want him to leave and da-da-da-da. I say something, oh yeah, you're wrong for saying something. You're giving reaction. Like, how the fuck do you win?
you don't.
You can't win. You can't win. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. So at this point, I'm gonna fucking do it.
Period. As you should.
And it sucks because it always falls back on the women. People been sending messages about me to him since we was married. Every time I would go live and talk about my postpartum depression and how to help deal with it and how you can deal with it and things of that nature, people would send a screenshot of what I'm saying, and then I would get a text or a call. Oh, you talking about your postpartum depression? Yeah, why? Oh, because somebody just sent me a snippet. It's making me look like I'm a bad dad. My postpartum depression at the time had nothing to do with you, sir. But if I talked about it and I looked too sad or too upset, then it was an issue. That's your own fault. Your triggers is your business. If y'all notice, after a while, I stopped talking about my postpartum because I didn't want no issues in my home. Yes, he's still in the military. Yes, he currently pays child support. Yes, he currently took me back to court for child support because he don't want to pay. He already blocked. He already blocked. I've been blocked on his social media since 2021. Oh. Yeah, I've been blocked on his since 2021. Even though, and what was that, in 2023, y'all see me taking care of this man on social media to make sure he didn't throw up on social media. Yes, while we was married, he blocked me. I found out a lot of stuff after the divorce that was going on while I was married. I found out there was an OnlyFans. I found out there was an OnlyFans that I didn't know about for a long period of time, that he was making money from on OnlyFans, showing his stuff. Didn't know about that. The constant flirting with multiple other women while I was at upstairs sleep in bed. No, I found out about the OnlyFans through other people some months after he started it. Oh yeah, he blocked me. And then he unblocked me. He unblocked me on New Year's Eve so we can do a live battle. Yep. He unblocked me on New Year's Eve so we could do a live battle. And then blocked me back. This is stuff y'all don't know. This is what I'm saying to y'all. It's a lot of background stuff that y'all didn't even know was going on.
I'm sorry, friend. Could you repeat what you said? I was talking to Fluff. I had to turn it
Oh, I said, well, you knew this, friend. He blocked me on social media. I had been blocked for some years.
Oh, yeah.
And then he unblocked me to do a live battle.
Yeah, that's his thing. He block and unblock, and he definitely had Tasha blocked for a long time. When he wanted to make it seem like, you know, everything was good, like he would unblock her, and they went live, and then he blocked her again. It's not funny, but he did. Like, that's the kind of stuff.
So when he, Angelica, when he was promoting the OnlyFans, I was blocked. I found out through other people that he had an OnlyFans. I didn't find out through him, and we were still married. I didn't know nothing about an OnlyFans until it came out to me some months later that he had one. And I was like, oh, damn. That is his body, and he gonna do what he want.
It's just the fact
that
you're
fine. You are fine.
I feel like he needs to be. I know it's a bunch of stuff we know he needs to address. Instead of him talking about how we're snakes and whatever quote unquote lies he told, he needs to talk about them condoms, that empty box of condoms. That's the tea. Then I will tap in. I will found an
empty box of condoms in my car. Found an empty box of condoms in my car.
Let's get into that. That's what I want to know about y'all.
What's so crazy is that's not the first time I found a condom in my car. That's the second time. The first time I found a condom in my car was in March after his birthday. Ma'am, I don't cheat. My vagina area. No, I am not. We are divorced. No, ma'am. My vagina area is very precious to me. I don't let anybody and everybody up in that bitch.
What did I come over for?
A whole empty 3-pack box. The box was empty. It wasn't even just one. It was a box empty. I am tired of being quiet. I'm tired of being quiet. I'm tired of being quiet, y'all. I'm tired of being quiet, y'all. I really am. So when y'all see me say something, it's because I've had enough. Yes, he started more shit. When y'all see me get like this, it's because I've had enough. I'm tired. I'm tired. I've done everything possible to just heal and move on. But when you have a person who's constantly nitpicking at you, at what point do you say enough is enough? At what point do you say this is enough? Sweets, I don't know exactly who you are.
Hey, so this is Javon.
I don't want contact with him at all. My kids got an iPad. He can call their iPad. My kids have an iPad. He can call the iPad. He ain't gotta call me. Yep. That's what started all of this again. Like, I would love to be left alone. I would love to be left alone. I'm going to be honest, y'all. I would love to be left alone. But how are you supposed to be left alone when you constantly have a person nitpicking at you? He is blocked. I ignore him. I got my kids' iPads so that he does not have to contact with me at all. Yeah, he was talking about being poly.
What's up, sis?
Oh, FYI, for anyone that seems to think this, there was never a fucking open marriage. Let's clear that up, because that's another thing that seemed to be going along in the around. This is another narrative that was going around. We were never poly or in an open relationship. We were never. Let's clear that up. There was never an open relationship. There was never a poly relationship. Have we had a threesome every so often? Yes. Why? Because that's what the fuck I said. Never was fucking open. Never was open. We clearing that shit up right now. So when y'all hear this narrative that there was an open marriage between him and I, that's a lie. That's a lie. Clear that up now. Clear that up now. Do everybody who follows me know that I am a proud bisexual woman? Yes. I am bisexual. Yes, that has never, I've never not said that I wasn't. Yes, I'm bisexual. But it was never an open marriage. It was never an open marriage. That agreement was never, that contract, that agreement never happened. No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with an open marriage, but I'm saying I didn't have an open marriage. I don't think there's anything wrong with being poly. I do not think there's anything wrong with having an open marriage. If that's what works for you, that's what works for you. However, I did not have one. Nope. I was never with women without him knowing. Nope, that's a lie.
Why do people want you in these comments? Why do they want you to be the bad guy so bad?
I've never cheated. I've never cheated.
If y'all got
I've never
a
cheated
problem
on
with
that
her
man.
that bad, y'all can go. That's crazy to me.
I've never been with a woman. He thinks somebody. I've never. I am very upfront and open about my shit. I've never cheated on Anthony. I've never been with a woman outside of his presence that he was there with. Hey, SK. I never cheated on that man. I never been with a woman other than the woman that we were with together. That man probably said he cut up my debit card. Child, I be feeling like that.
With his whole chest.
I be feeling like Keisha Cole. I should have lied. I should have cheated. Baby, I should have went out to the club. Oh, baby, I should have done it. Should have given away all my love. Sorry, y'all. Damn, my shit's still charging. That bitch said we're going to get to 100% today. No, it's not. It's not. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, but I really felt like Keisha Cole at one point. I really did. I really did. I'm not a person that cheats. I just rather not be with you. It's too many STDs. It's too much shit going on out here. I don't want that. I am in Philly. It's too much. I don't want none of that shit. I don't want none of that. I don't want no STD. I don't want none of that. I like my life. I like my life. But it's just the way that I'm supposed to sit quietly and not say, I'm tired, y'all.
You should have got pain and suffering too. You should have got pain and suffering.
Hey y'all.
Yep.
Hey y'all. I ain't gonna be up here too long because I'm at work. But Tasha, my send love and light to you. For those that are unaware of the video is pinned to the top of my page. For those that want to go watch the video, I've pinned it to the top of my page. It's him in a red t-shirt. What's up, Kayla? What's up, Miss Scorpio? I'm gonna drop because I'm working because I'm a beggar on TikTok. But I love you, sis. If you need to reach out to me, do so.
The video where I think the video Javon is talking about is the video where he says something about my attempt.
Yes, it's on my other page, y'all, not this one. It's on Original.Key 4.2 page. It's on the other page. I'm sorry, I'm on my backup, y'all, because it's banned until Sunday. But yeah,
it's on his main page.
Yeah, my main page is Original.Key 4.2.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he said out his mouth. He said, and then he proceeded. He didn't start. That man didn't shed a tear. God, that man did not shed a tear for me until it came down to, she didn't believe in me. She never believed in me. I never believed in you. I never believed in you.
Real quick?
I never supported you. But we was in a car traveling 10 hours to South Carolina in order for you to give out this scholarship type thing. Me and my kid on the road. All right, friend, love you. Me and my friend on the road. Like, what? If y'all save the video, you'll be able to hear it. Save the video and you'll be able to hear it. When he did 24-hour Toys for Tot live, where was the kids? With Envy. Even after the divorce started in December of 2021, y'all still see me on live giving that man food and money. If not food and money, I ain't mean to say money. Y'all see me on live giving him food. We were already going through the divorce, December of 2021. And I was still feeding him. Still washing his clothes. Still doing my wifely duties.
Hello guys, like and subscribe.
Every time you went on a live debate and you needed the quietness, oh, Envy, can you, Tasha, can you get the kids? Sure, no problem. I got the kids. Oh, that was another thing. I left him out to dry with them allegations. I left him to hang out to dry with them allegations, he said.
You should get pain and suffering from dealing with those allegations.
When the grape allegations came out, he said I left him high and dry. Because I didn't say nothing. I said, well, damn. It was a point where it was damn if I do, damn if I don't. If I said something, if I didn't say anything, it was, oh, she believes it. If I did say something, it was, oh, he's abusing her, making her say it. Like, how are you supposed to win? I still don't believe the allegations was true. Regardless of how I feel about him, I still don't believe he did anything that she said. Hey, Bumpers, how are you?
Hey, honey. I am so sorry that you keep having to re-go through this, and like it's been like 2 years now. Like,
because I keep getting dragged back in every time there is a situation or an altercation. Every time there is a situation or an altercation, I get dragged into it.
So it was something
I've
that happened.
Asked to be
I
left
thought it's because I
alone
went back
multiple
to court or something.
Oh no, it's because he said he's going to make a live about me.
Alive?
He's doing a live about me. Mm-hmm.
Girl.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he understands what, you know what? It'll play out.
Yeah, he's gonna do a live about me. Mm-hmm.
It'll play out.
Because I'm a liar, he said.
Okay. You know,
he's gonna make a live about me.
I used to follow back in. I had to unfollow, and I chose my side, and it's clear, you know.
This is
nosy. I'm not gonna lie.
This is why I'm agitated right now. He's gonna do a live about me. Mm-hmm. Once again, why are you bothering me, sir?
I don't understand.
Leave me alone.
I thought he wanted you quiet. I thought he didn't want to put his personal business out there on the internet. I thought he wanted you quiet. And it's always, because I remember when y'all went to the Blammies, I didn't go to the Blammies, and he had made a live and said that he didn't want you talking about a particular individual, and I knew then that because you didn't make a lot of statements.
DP,
right?
He didn't want me to bring up DP. He didn't want me. He didn't want me to bring up the girl. Oh,
because this is what he said out of his mouth. It wasn't her. It was somebody else. And leave it at that, because you know how I get. I'm not trying to back in. It's somebody that.
Here's my thing. Okay. I know you're talking about. Here's my thing, right? I'm never allowed to speak out about anything. I'm never allowed to bring up anything, because bringing up anything that I want to bring up, it's a problem. But yet he can turn around and bring it up. Prime example. I can't talk about my mental health. It's wrong if I talk about my own mental health, but yet he can make a live.
I've heard him say multiple times that he asked you not to say certain things out of his own mouth.
Yeah, see?
Around different things. The postpartum video.
Hold on. I'm almost done. I'm about to get off.
I'm sorry. I see you was out here.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Thank you.
I was just waiting for it to say it stopped.
I see you was in the conversation, so I'm like, I don't really want.
You good? Yeah, I was waiting for it to say it stopped. Thank you.
Thank you.
The postpartum video. The stuff around the Blammies that I was just talking about. So I've heard him silence you. Or
so y'all have
somebody
here literally admitting. Y'all have somebody here literally telling y'all this man has admitted that he doesn't want me to speak out about certain stuff. He doesn't want me to say certain stuff. He don't want me to do certain stuff. He doesn't want any. Like, I don't know what more has to be shown. That this man is not who he say he is, but he speaks with such confidence. He speaks with so much conveyance that people convention. Thank you. I'm sorry, I don't know all the big words like him.
I don't either, but I know. I feel you.
Like, he speaks with so much conviction that, like, everybody just like.
That's why I had started following, like, it was not really per se him, it was the movement, right? The movement. And then that kind of dismantled, and he was really him and another individual who has moved forward, I was following them too because they were the only two that was still, like, pretty much posting, and his content changed. It's not even the same. And I'm like,
his original content started with his poetry. Then it went into his social activism.
Yes.
That's now, to be honest,
I don't know about
I can't tell y'all what his content is now. Because I feel like it's all over the place. One minute you see social activism, the next minute you see thirst traps, the next minute you see, I don't know. But
I saw. After the live where he did with him like it's not exposing him saying like, you know, his side of like, you know, when y'all pretty much put it out there like, yes, this is happening. After that's when I stopped following.
The divorce was never supposed to be on social media. And hold on, Shell, and let me take it back to y'all. A lot of people had an inkling that a divorce was going on because of two particular creators. One in general. I'm not going to say the name because if you say the name for too much, they pop up. I ain't got time for this shit. But people had an inkling that the divorce was going on because some court records were shown, right? They had to pay for them court records. Hey, T. Nathan, understanding what? Then January of 2023, January 7th of 2023, he openly went live on TikTok and says, Envy and I are getting a divorce. We've been getting a divorce since 2021. That is what happened. He wrote in a group chat to some other creators that I knew he was going to do this and that I said it was okay to do this. That was a lie. That was a lie. I was in the middle of a makeup class when he did this and didn't know shit.
I was in a makeup class. She's right.
Roku was in the class with me. And they dropped down, my friends, you know, the ones he called snakes. They dropped down and then they came back. Shima was another person that was in the live. That was in my makeup class. Shima got the message first about what was going on. Shima and Mizzy dropped down. They found out what was going on. Hey, Demasia, they found out what was going on. No, because he made it public. So I'm finishing it. They dropped down and they said and they waited until after everything was over. They waited until after everything was over. Give me a second, y'all. They waited until everything was over to tell me what he did. I just cried. They was like, this is why we didn't want to tell you while you were in the makeup class, because we knew that if we told you, you weren't going to do the makeup class and you was going to cry. And that's all I did. I literally cried because I was like, why would you go on live and tell people we getting a divorce? That was nobody's business. Why would you tell people that I said it was okay? That it was like he wanted to get ahead of a narrative that he thought Petty Row was going to put in place. He thought Petty Row was going to come out and say we were getting a divorce. So he had to get ahead of the narrative by telling it himself first.
What was the difference between her telling it and you telling it?
Because it would have messed up the image that he was putting in place.
No. But the storyline was already out there. You feel what I'm saying? For a while.
But here's the thing, until one of the two people that are going through it confirms it. No, there's no more animal crackers.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Until one of the two people confirm it, he put himself out there. He put me out there, and he lied. He lied.
So
I never knew.
Like the other person, if she did come out with it, the only way you gonna know is what? Is to speak on it. And the only way to really give it attention is to speak on it. The other person, the woman, she had more clout than that man. That's what it was.
At the end of the day, it was never supposed to be out there. Were people speculating things? Yes. But it was nobody's business until he made it their business. And that's the part that I'm trying to get to. I never wanted it to be on here. But when you have a person sitting over here talking about, oh, she knew I was going to say it. She knew I was going to say it. You literally text in a group. You literally text in a group that, oh, Tasha know what I'm about to do, and she said it's okay. No, I didn't. No, not right yet. No, I didn't. I didn't ever know what you was going to do. I was too excited about my first makeup class and getting paid for it. And then I went live and said, hey, listen, y'all. I never told him he could say that. I didn't know he was going to say that. I was in a makeup class minding my business when he said that. So when he says I knew, it was a lie. That was the whole purpose and why I went live, to clear my name and say, no, that was none of y'all business. That was none of y'all business to know we were going through a divorce. That was nobody's business.
I'm not sure I understand.
And we had already been going through the divorce for almost 2 years. But he made it y'all business. And then January 8th, he proceeded to disrespect the fuck out of me. He openly admitted that he cut up my debit card. He openly admitted that he cut up my debit card because he was mad. That's financial abuse. And somebody was like, oh, she can always get another debit card. It's not the point that I could get another one. It's the point that this man openly admitted he cut up my debit card because he was mad. He called my unaliving attempt fake because in his mind, they didn't pump her stomach. So it ain't no way she took that many pills because they didn't pump her stomach. Pumping your stomach is a last resort, especially if you are lucid and conscious, especially if you drunk dishwater that your friend made you drink to throw up the pills that had not been processed. I'm a thief. He said I stole $500 from him. Apparently, I stole $500 from him out of a joint account to start my business. So, okay, we got, I'm a liar. My attempt was fake. I'm a manipulator. I'm a thief. You cut up my debit card because I wasn't working. What else? What else was it? Oh, I'm a gold digger. I'm a gold digger. Let's not. He called me a gold digger. He said I used him as a meal ticket. That was another thing. I'm a gold digger and I used him as a meal ticket. Yeah, he compared my overdose. He compared me trying to overdose myself to us being raised in the hood and a junkie overdosing. Yeah. He was like, me and her both from the hood. Me and her both from the hood and yada, yada, yada. So he compared my overdose to a junkie overdose.
I want the down. I want the down, please.
Not even remotely the same, but okay.
So for the people that's sitting over here saying, I never heard you bash her. I never heard you say nothing bad about her. You've always supported her and complimented her. What do you consider that? Question. When I was doing my makeup, y'all, how often did y'all see him support my makeup?
Never. He supported every other black business except for yours. I don't know how to respond to that.
When I started my eyelash business, did y'all ever hear him support that?
No, and he used to do a thing where he would shout out business. I think it's like a certain day. It was a certain day, I think.
Y'all know how I got my sales?
Hers never came up.
And here's the crazy thing. I sold out of lashes. I ordered my lashes, and the first day, less than 24 hours, I sold out of about 200 lashes. Why? Because of me.
I ordered my lashes in the first 24 hours. How about a web search for it?
I sold out of 200 lashes in less than a day because of me. And when I continued my business, Kaylin, Crystal, Mizzy, and a bunch of other people supported me. I'm a firm believer that if he's not in the limelight, nobody else can be in it. So the Blammies is another situation. The Blammies is another situation. In the Blammies, it was supposed to be about, it was my time to shine. When they did the Blammies, Blam asked me to host the Blammies. And that was supposed to be my chance to get off the island and to do some shit for myself and enjoy myself. And you know that was snatched away because he came walking through the door and I didn't know where my fucking kids was? The surprised look on my face when he walked through them doors. Y'all, my son got me doing this little Lego puzzle. I'm doing it. I'm fixing it. I don't know why I gotta fix this. It's your Lego puzzle. Yeah, but it's not my Lego puzzle. It's yours. I don't want to do the Lego puzzle, Cairo.
Yeah, yesterday.
Well, then you do it. You do it, hun. Hun. You gonna show me how it go. You do it. Yay! High five. Okay.
Oh no, that hacker. No, that's easy.
Yay! And then he clapped for himself. Hold on. It's the fact that he clapped for himself. Because he gonna go, yay, like he did it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm laughing at this little boy.
No.
He go, yay, like he did it. But I'm just, I'm tired, y'all. I'm honestly, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to move on. But it's very annoying when you I don't want to do that one. I don't know how to do that one. That's too many pieces. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I want to be left alone, but I'm tired of being quiet. Does that make sense to anybody? I know people keep saying silence is golden, silence is golden. Just chill out. It's and everything will blow over. Be quiet. And I don't think people understand. I'm tired. I get very quiet for long periods of time and then I explode. Because it feels like it's not dying down. It feels like it's not over. It feels like it just keeps getting riled back up. And I have to constantly keep quiet. Because the reason why I chose to keep quiet is because of this. This right here. This. That's why.
Tosh, speaking from experience.
I kept quiet. Hold on one second. I kept quiet because of the three little ones. I never wanted my business on social media. I never wanted my kids to be able to search. I never wanted my kids. I always said the internet is forever. So my main concern is that when my kids get older, they're going to see this. They're going to see all of this. Good job. Yay. What you do? No, okay. Okay, he tried, y'all. He tried. Look, he tried. So this is the picture. Y'all see that's the picture. He came real close.
Good job, Cairo.
He did. He did good.
He did good.
He wanted you to see him get the win.
He just messed up on one little part and I gotta fix it. But I'm proud. He did really good.
Period. You know
He
what,
did
sis?
really
Speaking
good.
from experience,
I didn't.
from somebody that literally walked away from a domestic violence situation, it takes a large toll on yourself, the kids, your mental, everything. But like you said, you're tired of being quiet. The best way I got over it was literally telling people my truth, speaking my truth. Because the more you hold it in, the more you literally don't talk about it, it eats you inside. I'm not about to let no eat me.
I want to be left, and that's what it was doing. The more I sat quietly, the more it was eating me up. The more I didn't say anything and defend myself, the more it just felt like it was like a waiting time bomb. It was like tick, tick, tick. It's like, I got to protect my children. I got to be mindful of my children. I don't want my children to see this on social media because social media is forever. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But it was like tick, 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 tick. And then it's just like, fuck this shit. Boom. I saw we. I think because I'm not going to tell. Yes, I have friends with kids. Yes, we go out and do stuff. I don't think people understand. Like, I understand everybody deals with their things the way they deal with their things, but it's so annoying when you constantly hear silence is golden. Just boss up. You know, don't pay him no mind. Do this, do that. And it's like,
and them
I'm
same people
trying.
that's telling you silence is golden, them same people that's telling you silence is golden, it's the same people that's suffering, that live miserable lives. They try to tell other people how to live their lives because they're trying to live through them because they're afraid to live their own life.
It's gonna be like this for a little bit. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead. You're fine.
I was gonna say it's gonna be like this for a little bit because you're getting the accolades and the attention that he desires.
What building?
You hear what I'm saying?
Oh God.
So once it's gonna get to the point where it does. I don't know when. I can't tell you when, but it will get to a point where it does die down and you will get the peace. I'm not telling you how to react to anything. That's not mine. That's not mine.
That's why what's about to happen is I am about to take a full-on break from social media as a whole. Because I hate the fact that, yes, I am giving reaction. Don't hear me out, y'all. I am upset with myself that I am giving him reaction. However, on the opposite side, I'm proud of myself too. Because this shit is not fair. This shit is not fair.
It's not fair on a number of levels. He gets to go out there and live.
That's what I'm saying. I never said that I don't get child support. I've never said, I guess the narrative that people are spewing is that I said he's a deadbeat dad. I said he doesn't give child support.
I've never heard you say that.
Go sit down. So I can move off
Now
these people.
understand what I'm saying. I said he gets to go out there, live his life, do what he want to do, and be out here in the public eye, creating an image for himself. Where you are mom 24/7, 7 days a week. You have to do all the hard, like you have
and
the
this
tougher
the thing.
job.
I'm not complaining. This is the thing. I'm not complaining about that by no means necessary. I'm not complaining about that. This is the life that I chose. I chose to be a mom.
That shit hard. I did it with one child. You got 3. And that is hard. 6. Everything works
exactly.
For kids. That's hard.
I did it with 6.
Ooh.
I did it with 6.
I ain't gonna complain.
And I'm gonna tell you this. It took my narcissistic ex-husband. I moved to North Carolina in 2016. It took him to 2023 to finally come back to me and say, you know what? Damn, I fucked up. I didn't realize how hard you had it. And all this other stuff until he got remarried and his wife did him the same way he did me.
I want to be
And the
left
only
alone.
reason why he realized that is because he got to see firsthand what I went through on his own end from somebody else that treated him the way he treated me.
I just want to be left alone. I hate, thank you. I hate that this is what it's come to. However, how long am I supposed to be quiet? How long am I supposed to sit and watch my name get dragged through the mud? How long am I supposed to sit? How long am I supposed to sit and struggle with no help?
It's crazy.
I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm over it. I'm over him as a person. I'm over him as a whole person because the image that is being portrayed is not one that is indicative of what he's doing.
You read books?
He pays $1,000. He pays $1,000 in alimony. He is behind a month in alimony. He still owes $1,000 for alimony. Hold on, Kyra. All done. Good job. He owes $1,000 in alimony. We went to court January 17th. They told him he had to pay $1,700 for child support. He does not want to pay $1,700 in child support. Now, whether or not he wants to pay anything at all, I don't know. He might just want to pay something less. I don't know. He might not want to pay it at all. I don't know. The point is he does not want to pay the $1,700 that he has to pay. And from my understanding in court, he did file taxes. He did file taxes. And then he also said that, oh, she told me she filed taxes. I said, that's a lie. There is no point in me paying. I couldn't file taxes. If I didn't work in 8 years, what taxes was I filing?
I guess like business wise, you could have actually. You could have filed.
I tried to file taxes and I literally was getting nothing.
She couldn't. She already tried.
Oh no, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I tried. Like I tried to file taxes and it was like, yeah, no, you're not getting nothing. I'm not getting nothing. I literally tried that.
I would have shut down, girl, but
my understanding in court is that he said he did file taxes. My understanding in court is that he did file taxes. Yep.
Do you read books?
I do.
That is what's been able to keep me off the app. I just logged in this morning and was like, you know, I'll do Yellow Live, sometimes Black Diamond Live, and then I get off. And I might get off periodically.
Like I said, the whole reason why we are where we are. Oh, good job, Cairo. Almost. He did real good with this one.
Go, Cairo.
I did too.
He did really good. He just gotta.
He did too.
He just gotta move some stuff over.
And then I'm gonna go.
I speak 1906.
I do too.
I just hate that this is what it has come to, but you're not gonna sit and continually lie on my name about who I am and what I'm doing and make me out to be something that I'm not. It's very agitating because I work very hard in becoming the person that I am today and healing from past traumas that I've dealt with. So when you have a person who's constantly trying to make you out to be this horrible, bad person, it's annoying.
Can I say what I wanted to say, Tasha? And then I gotta go.
Yes, that's why he filed. Yes. I never said the whole thing was prudence. I told him he could file taxes for the kids because we live with him for 10 months out of the year. Let's explain that. I never said he couldn't file taxes. My understanding is that he did not file taxes. He told me he didn't. I asked him about it. He told me he didn't. We get to court and he's saying he did.
Up right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The plan was for him to file taxes. The plan was for him to file taxes. Yeah, because I knew I wasn't going to get taxes, and I already knew that we lived with them.
I just came up because I gotta go in a sec, Tasha. But first of all, Tasha, you can verify this. Do me and the girls agree with every single thing that has ever happened that you have ever did in your life, or can we be
Fuck
honest
no.
and talk to each other? Exactly.
Fuck no. We can talk to each other, and y'all have told me when I'm wrong. But a lot of the stuff that has happened, they didn't even know I was gonna do. I don't gotta run. Listen, no offense to my friends, and I love y'all, but I ain't gotta run shit by them or what I'm finna fucking do.
Yeah.
I popped up and was like, yeah, I went live and talked about the situation because I was agitated with shit he did. And they said, wait, what situation? I said, with him. And they said, well, damn, we missed it.
Yeah. That has never been our relationship, and she knows that, whether we like it or not. We don't agree with everything. So that's one. Also, we can talk about receipts. We can talk about everything. Tasha has hers. Tasha has her receipts. And right now, if she wanted to, she could put all of them on the screen. Not only that, people forget that we were present. We were present for a long time. And even before we knew about the divorce, because she didn't just start coming out and telling us all her business, I was confused. And I said, Tasha, I don't want to put anything, but I'm seeing things and I just wanted to let you know. And then she came out and said, you know what, yeah, that is happening. And you guys, if you've been following both of them, you guys know and have seen that things were happening, and everybody was like, wait, aren't y'all together? Like, what's going on?
Like,
Okay?
prime example, somebody came up on a live, somebody came up on Blam Live and was like, oh, if anyone's going to accept an award at the Blammys on his behalf, it is me as his secretary. And everybody was Roku snapped on that one. Roku was like, wait a minute. Why would you accept an award on his behalf if his wife gonna be there?
Yep. Exactly. And nobody can deny that because everybody saw.
And the first thing out his mouth was, oh, it wasn't that serious. She was only joking. Everything this person did was a joke.
A lot of people didn't know y'all were married. Like, when they came in at a certain time, a lot of people didn't know y'all were married, even married.
Heard that too.
And the other thing I want to say is, like, this is very
or when this person made a video, or hold on, Shell, or when this person made a video doing a secret handshake talking about meeting up with my bestie. Oh, it ain't. Oh, that's not that serious. It was only a joke. You got a person who known you for a year talking about you her best friend. That's suspicious. That's weird. But see, here's the thing. I'm not even that mad at that person. I'm mad at him because he allowed her to feel comfortable in doing this and parading it. So when a lot of people think, oh, she's mad at all the other, no, I'm not mad at them. I'm mad at the person who made vows to me. I'm mad at the person who allowed this other person to feel like they could step in this lane to do disrespectful shit like that. Now, does she get a little bit of my anger? Yes, because I thought we were friends. Yes, I do have a little anger towards her because she wasn't a stranger. She was somebody I considered a friend. She was somebody that knew the ins and out on both sides.
Now, y'all know that video pop up of him saying,
but my attitude is mostly and solely with him. You made vows to me. You allowed this person to feel comfortable to say and do what they did. And whenever I brought it to his attention, it ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. So my feelings don't matter. She can have it. She can have it. Because here's the thing. One thing I've learned is never to want what somebody else got, because you don't know what the fuck they going through. Which one?
Yep. And honestly, a lot of people have been quiet for the sake of not wanting to disparage somebody who obviously is the father of Tasha's kids. But there's many things that can be said. So please do not, like I said in the comments, I was there for certain things. I heard certain things. You don't know that, but I was there. So there is no, oh, she's just lying. Unless you want to pull out a big bucket of things that Tasha ain't tell me, I don't know what to tell you, because we was there.
But see, that's the other thing that I don't think people understand. These receipts that he's talking about, or wait a minute, I'm unlocking it. These receipts that he's talking about and everything like that, that's supposed to make me look like a liar and da-da-da-da, and make my friends not want to be friends with me no more, that make my friends not want to be friends with me no more. The thing is, there has been multiple conversations that people were on the phone that he didn't know. Like when he tried to insinuate that I had fucking herpes.
I was right there. And I only
Shell was on the phone. I walked through the door and this man was like, "What's this medicine for?" I said, "Wait, what? Why is this medicine? Why do you have this?" I said, "It's medicine." He talking about, "But why do you have it? Is there something you want to tell me?" I said, "What?"
Yep.
Yeah, why do you have medicine for herpes? It was fucking inflammation medicine from June 12th of 2020 when I was pregnant with Cairo and I had fucking Bell palsy. I had Bell palsy.
And
he then went back to his live. He then went back to his live. And because of how I am, I said, "Listen, you are my sponsor. Let me pull up the information to showcase that I ain't got shit. I ain't never had shit. My record's always been fucking clean." He goes, he's on live. He goes, "Shh, shh, shh. I'm on live. I'm on live." Because he didn't want me to make a scene about what he just said to me in that damn kitchen. I can tell y'all exactly what the medicine was. The medicine was called Vaclavir, which was an inflammation medicine. I don't know why people think because you got an inflammation medicine that it only can be used for one thing.
Yeah.
I can pull up every record every time. And here's the thing, if y'all know anything as women, every time we go into a doctor's office, they want to test us for STDs and pregnancy.
And I kid you not, she had literally walked in. She has food in her hands. I want y'all to understand. She walked in. She has food with her hands. She wasn't getting any help to hold the food or put it down or whatever. That was the first thing. I didn't say anything because the phone was on loudspeaker because I wanted to respect her. Okay? That was not what she was expecting. I wasn't just sitting there like, oh, let's see what he's going to say. She was just walking in, doing what she does. So that is not a lie, and I have no reason to lie about that on here. If you know me, you know me, okay? And she has kept a lot of things out of trying to respect. We have been friends with Tasha for a long time. We have been on the phone with Tasha for a long time, for hours. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but Tasha, you know, we talk as families. That's family.
Madam Summer came to visit us for like 10 days. And she said to me, "Tasha, we didn't even get to do anything. All we went to do was get sushi." She said, "Because you was in the house with the kids the whole time." She said, "You know, I was helping you, asking you, like, do you need a nap? Do you need to take a walk?" Because he was gone. when Brittany came to visit us, Brittany did the same thing. Queen Lockridge did the same thing. She's like, do you need to take a break? Do you need me? I can help you clean. I'm like, no, you're my guest in my home. You're not supposed to be cleaning and watching my kids. This is my home for me to take care of.
And those of you who follow Tasha, she was on live constantly. So you know that she's not lying, right?
How many times have y'all been in my live watching me do makeup and the kids come running in? How many times have I been
all the time?
How many times have I been live trying to do makeup and he comes and hands me the baby?
Or in the kitchen cooking.
I've seen
Literally everything.
Nobody can. One thing nobody can say about me is that I don't take care of mine. I don't do my best to make sure that they always have. It's always me and them. It has always been me and them. But I don't support you. That I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. That was like one of the most hurtful things to ever come out his mouth, that I never supported him. If I didn't support you, we wouldn't have been in fucking Hawaii. I've constantly put anything that I wanted to do to the back burner to make sure that you could do what you wanted to do. When you decided to travel somewhere, when you were traveling, I had them. When I met him in IKEA and VA, you were in the house. My dreams. Yes, we tried. Yes, we tried. We tried marriage counseling the first year we were married. And then he went on deployment, so we had to stop because he was on deployment. I even asked him, I said, you went straight to divorce. Like, why we couldn't try marriage counseling? And he tells me, we tried that already. I said, we tried that 7 years ago, 6 years ago. That was a lie. That was a lie. We stopped doing marriage counseling the first year because he deployed. We got married in 26. We got married August of 2015. I got pregnant with Kylie in April of 2016. He deployed March of 2017. We started marriage counseling, I want to say, after Kylie was born. No. And that's the thing. If y'all followed him from the beginning, y'all see me on there all the time, laughing, joking, having fun, partying it up, doing little fun shit. And then as it went on, you see me less and 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 less. Yes, I had Kylie December of 2016 and he deployed March of 2017. You start to notice that every time he gets on live, he's yelling at somebody.
It's a lot, and I hope that you guys use discernment, period. You don't have to believe everything that you hear here, but just use discernment. There are too many people who can vouch and verify these things because we were there. And the only thing that I also want to say is Tasha did her best. She tried. This wasn't like something
My
she wanted.
thing is, I'm not going to say, hold on, Shell. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm not going to say that I'm perfect because perfect does not exist. I'm not perfect. I have my own flaws. I do. At one point in time, I went into what I call autopilot. Because of my depression and how I was doing the bare minimum. I'm not going to lie. I was doing the bare minimum. At one point in time, I was doing the bare minimum. I was not living my life I was not living my life. I was just doing what was supposed to be done. So I made sure the kids ate. I made sure the kids ate. I made sure that the house was taken care of, but I wasn't living. So I went into what I call is autopilot. Now, me going into autopilot, could it look like I didn't care about my marriage? Sure, it could. Sure.
If anything, it sounded like you cared about the marriage more than he did.
Never die. Never die, mommy.
Like I said, I never... Well, you keep taking it off the charger. How am I supposed to let it charge if you keep taking it off, baby? Yeah, by no means am I ever saying I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. Do I have fault in why we got a divorce? Yes, I do. Because my postpartum was kicking my ass and I chose not to do nothing about my postpartum for multiple reasons. I chose to sit quietly and suffer. I chose not to ask for help. I chose not to do anything. Yes. Did at one point I become complacent in being a stay-at-home mom? Yes, I sure did. I did it for 8 fucking years. At some point, you fall into a rhythm, and that's about it.
Josh, I remember you going to like therapy, and I remember at one point you was like going out to eat, because I used to watch your videos, going out to eat, you know, doing stuff on your own as well, like trying to break the postpartum. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it was not.
But this is what I'm saying, because I don't want people, it's 758 people in here. I don't want nobody to feel like I'm placing all the blame on him per se with why we're no longer together. I think majority of the blame goes on him because of his TikTok and how he's done nothing. He's done more for TikTok people than he's done for me.
Hey,
I'm not even gonna lie, but I don't want nobody to sit and think at no point. Yes, I do get blame. I have some partial blame in why this shit didn't work. Did I become lazy at some point? I won't even say I became lazy, because here's the thing. The kids were getting fed. House was taken care of. It wasn't a mess. I was cleaning. I was washing clothes. I was doing everything. I was teaching my kids. Now, did I take time for me? No, I didn't.
Oh, and Tosh, I think this needs to be noted. One of the things I want to mention, because I saw it not from the very beginning, but when I met y'all were together and blah, 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 right? And I want to say that I saw you handle it with grace. What people don't realize as a woman who's had her marriage completely destroyed from the outside and whatever, is just that happening to you. Forget having the kids. Forget being a social media person. Forget all that. Just getting up in the morning some days and saying, I can get through today. That's all you can do. And that is a lot. And that is not a matter of you can do. The emotional, the mental, the anguish that you go through, with just everything that you have, the demons you have to fight in your mind, because someone decided
but
to,
like I
by
said
their
before,
actions, saying you don't get enough credit,
the whole reason I chose not to get help in the beginning with my postpartum depression was because, one, I come from a home where you don't talk to people outside about depression. Don't exist. Let's just keep it a spade. I come from a place where depression don't exist for people that look like me.
You know what I mean?
You are taught to keep your inside business inside the home and shut the fuck up.
Yep. I was going to say the same thing, Tasha.
On top of that, as a mother, the minute you try to say something, you're scared that they're going to come and snatch your fucking kids.
Facts.
If I tell them I'm struggling mentally, the first thing they do is come for my children.
You're not fit to be a mother. You're not fit to take care of your kids. I've been there.
Yep.
So with that being said, that's scary to think that if I'm looking for help and I'm searching for help, you gonna come and take my kids, but my kid, not one day can y'all say my kids have ever been hungry, dirty, dingy, stupid, none of that shit.
Yeah. And the terrible part about that is you can't even admit if your husband is struggling with something mentally, because then they look at you like, well, why do you have your kids in that kind of environment? So either way,
my makeup was my depression release. And at some point, my makeup no longer was a happy space for me because I couldn't even do it. I'm being told that if I want to do makeup, do it at night after the kids go to sleep. Don't try to do makeup during the day because they up, because he not home. I'm here with 3 kids by my goddamn self. So he like, why you don't do your makeup at night? Do it at night. So you want me to do it 8:30, 9 o'clock at night and it take me a couple hours to do makeup? And then I got to film content. I got to wash my face off and then get in bed just for my kids to wake up 4 hours after.
And he can't say you didn't try, because you did. I am in a different time zone, and me and Tasha definitely have tried that. She tried a lot of things, but it's difficult when you are going through things and when you don't have enough support, when you don't have enough of what you need, because she didn't have that. So no one can say that she didn't try, because she did. And I want that to be clear.
I gotta be worn out and tired from my everyday life. I gotta be tired from my everyday life and still try to find time for myself.
My whole
Do
thing
y'all know how hard that is?
My whole thing was him knowing that you had this business enterprise. You promote everybody else's. Your wife is trying to do something that's not only helping her mental health, but helping her business. And you couldn't be supportive enough, but you can sit on TikTok for hours and hours and hours at a time and then complain about everything that's not being done. What parts were you contributing to that? That was my whole beef with him.
Can I say, you know, we've talked about this before. You know, I'm military too, right? And so I just wanted to say, because we talked about this before, about the money and him saying you stole and all that kind of shit. He would not be where he's at without you. The BAH, I don't know if people are in the military, but BAH is extra money you get when you get married.
Military. I was a 42 Alpha,
right.
Human Resources Specialist.
Right.
Hold on, pause. Hold on, Crystal. Let me answer this question real quick. I never said I didn't want him to support my stuff. What I said is that I didn't want to be known as just his wife. That's what I said. I never said I didn't want him to support me, because yes, as a wife, yes. Huh? You want to go to Wawa? Yeah. Okay, we go to Wawa. Give me a minute. I never said I didn't want him to support me, because as a wife, you should want to support your, as a husband, you should want to support your wife. What I said was, I used to hate when I would go in lives and people would be like, oh, it's I Speak 1906 wife. Hey, Miss I Speak. How are you, Miss I Speak? Oh yeah, we know her through I Speak 19. I don't like that. I don't like that. You
didn't want to be the shadow of a man.
I
Yeah, folks wasn't treating you like you were your own person, and that's not okay.
I was somebody before marrying him. I was somebody before TikTok, and I'm gonna be somebody after him.
I'm gonna say somebody because of you.
Hold on, cause y'all, it's too many. Somebody, mute for a second. Crystal finished. So everybody mute so I can hear what Crystal was saying. There you go. What was you saying, Crystal?
He's only you were somebody before him. He is only where he's at because of you. He wanted to have kids. You had to stay home because you're sitting here, yeah, I got complacent, it didn't work. Baby, you were at home with kids. That is a full-time job. Him getting ranked and all that kind of stuff, he could not do because you got to go before the board. I don't know how the Navy work, but we Army, all this stuff to go before the board. He cannot do any of this. He cannot deploy to get where he's trying to go. So the fact of stealing money, that's your money. You can't steal shit. That's your money, period. everything that he has done, everything he's done is because you. I just want you to realize that. That's all I want to know. You know I love you. I just want that to be clear to everybody. Tasha has done none of this stuff. He wouldn't be able to be anywhere where he is at without you. Period.
Hold on. Somebody said, what's so bad about being in the shadow of your man? Because I'm my own person. Here's the thing. Why do we got to be in the shadows? Why can't we stand alongside each other and share the spotlight? Why do I have to take a back seat to your accomplishments? Why can't I have also my own accomplishments? That is the problem with some of you men. I'm supposed to walk behind you and be in the shadows and continually boost you up?
And that probably was contributing to some of the depression. I also, even without having a baby, struggled with my own identity.
Y'all can go ahead and dismiss whoever Cap is. That sound dumb as shit. And that is the problem with a lot of fucking men. You think you're the only person who's supposed to have success. You think you're the only person who's supposed to have the limelight. Y'all want these women who are so subservient that they don't have a thought in their head, that they don't grind to get their own, that they don't know how to beat somebody. That's absolutely bullshit. I don't walk behind. First of all, God didn't take the rib from Adam from the butt. He took it from the side. The side. Not my ass. Like, come on. Fuck you think I'm supposed to walk behind you like I'm some fucking dog? Child. Men
want. They want a puppy, not a woman. They want a pet.
That was crazy to me. Like, what's wrong with being in your man's shadow? What's not wrong with that? Because here's the thing. When you sit and walk in your man's shadow as some submissive ass fucking pet, when God forbids shit like this happen, then you up shit's creek because you ain't got nothing.
That's the tread wife thing that's been going on all over TikTok. That is a perfect example why you must have your own identity and your own.
And this is why the women rather deal with the bear than the fucking man. Child, I work too hard to be comfortable in the person that I am. I am still healing and I am still working on me. And I be damned if you're going to diminish my shit. We can work together. We can both be in the spotlight. Is there times that I'm going to have to take a backseat to your spotlight? Yes. But it shouldn't be all the time. It shouldn't be you're the only person who gets to live in the spotlight and showcase your accomplishments and your achievements. Make that make sense. If you're in a marriage, you're in a partnership. Every so often, one of us is going to take on more than the other person. Every so often, one of us is going to be at a higher spot than the other person. Every so often, one of us is going to be in the spotlight while the other person takes a backseat to it. But to sit and think that it's supposed to be like that all the time, that is bullshit. We're in a relationship. We're here to give and take. Baby, I ain't never been jealous. I've always been proud of his accomplishments. So to sit there and in the narrative be that I've been jealous, some of that shit you wouldn't be able to do if I didn't take them. You did a 24-hour Toys for Tot. How was you able to do that if I didn't have the kids? When you did debate lives, how was you able to do debate lives if I didn't have the kids? When you travel here and travel there, how was you able to do that if I didn't have the kids? Because you wasn't taking the kids with you. But what you're not going to do is diminish my support that I had with you.
Tosh, I'm about to drop. I'm just going to say this. I want y'all to realize when we talk about the things that women sacrifice.
Player and a half.
Okay.
Who is this? Go ahead, Cheryl.
It down to illness, because I understand what you're saying about the depression, but depression is an illness, and we already know that most of the time when a woman gets sick, do they get taken care of? No, they don't. And a lot of the times people end up divorcing, men end up divorcing them because they don't want to be helpful. And there is nothing respectable about anybody on this app. I don't care who it is. If you think this is about you, it's about you. If you care about mental health and you get on here talking about mental health, this, that, and the fourth, but you took a part in making Tasha feel how she feels and denying her mental health and her attempts, you are a terrible person and you're not respectable, period. Tasha,
but see, the whole reason I said what I said is because there are people who will come on here and be like, oh, she's putting it all on him as to why the marriage didn't work.
Yeah.
One thing I learned is, like I said, for 2 years, I want to say for about 2 years, maybe 3, starting in put my seatbelt on. Okay. My son said put my seatbelt on. Put my seatbelt on.
Period, Cairo.
Cairo say it's time to go to Wawa.
And he did.
Mommy, put your seatbelt on.
You better
My
get my
thing
baby
is,
Wawa.
yes. Huh? Okay. All right,
Okay,
y'all.
you said go
Cairo said we gotta go to Wawa.
Mhm.
Mommy, put your seatbelt on. It's time to go to Wawa.
That's right, AKA.
Period.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna hop off of here. Essentially, okay, Cairo, 1 minute. Let me finish this. So I'm gonna say this real quick and then I'm gonna get off. Thank you for the gift. I'm not perfect. I never claimed to be perfect. I do have fault of why the marriage did not work out. There came a point where I was dealing with my postpartum depression, didn't get help. Cool, whatever. However, social media has changed that man a great deal. And honestly, if you are somebody looking from the outside in, and you've been following him for a long period of time, you can see where the change happened. That's just proven fact. You can see where the change happened and where he no longer stood on what he decided to stand on from the beginning. I never said the man was a deadbeat and he don't do nothing at all. I never said that he don't pay child support. I said he pays child support as of March, but he does not want to pay that, whether it's he doesn't want to pay the whole amount or he doesn't want to pay at all. I don't fucking know. I like working. I enjoy working and making my own money. Yes, I actually do work today at 4 o'clock. I would love to be left alone, but if every time you drag me through the mud, I'm going to defend myself. And I don't personally think there's anything wrong with me defending myself. If y'all choose to let people believe what they want without defending yourself, that is primarily on you and what you choose to do. That is primarily what you choose to do. I'm not going to tell anybody how they should deal with their trauma, their healing, whether they should stay quiet or not. That's your business. You're going to deal with it how you choose fit. I also hate the fact that when I choose to speak up, I am the villain. But you know what? I'll be the villain. I'm okay. I'm okay with being the villain. If being the villain means I get heard, if being the villain means that I'm getting my voice heard, then I'll be the fucking villain. But it can't be everybody and not you. At some point, everybody can't be the problem and not you. And one thing that I've always seen when it comes to him, it's always somebody else and never him. It's always someone else's fault and never him. He can never take accountability for certain things that have transpired. Never. Even when he apologized to me, even when he made his apology video, he made sure I apologized to her and she apologized to me. And everybody was like, well, she ain't had nothing to apologize for. She was defending herself against what you said. I take full accountability for my shit. Yes, I do. I'm not perfect. I never claimed to be perfect. I am who I am, and I'm working on me every day. And I think some people don't understand that a lot of villains are created because of something else. A lot of people who y'all think are the villains, if y'all look at their backstory, they're created. Villains are created. Villains are made. They don't just come out the womb as a villain. Something transpired for them to end up as the fucking villain. That's all I got. That's all I got. Y'all look at Maleficent. Maleficent was a prime example of a fucking villain. And look what happened to her to make her a villain.
Period. I love you, Bucci. Text me.
Love you too.
No, wait, Tasha. So
Yes.
me and you were on the same place, correct? Very small island.
Yes, we were both in Hawaii.
And you know where my brother used to work at was where you used to get coffee at, right?
Right.
I have literally been there dropping my brother off for work and watched Tasha walk in Starbucks, get Starbucks, sit down under the umbrella tier outside. She didn't know this, mind you. Like, I had that point, I hadn't physically met her face to face. She put her straw in her drink. She was by herself. Her
That was
phone
my
off.
peace of mind.
No, she was by herself, and you could hear, and mind you, I'm in my car, which is 20 feet away. And she closes her eyes, gets her butt off the chair, gets back in the car. By the time I pulled over, waiting for my brother to get out of work. And in that time span, because I knew roughly how long it would take her to get where she was going. And guess what? Somebody got on live. So I'm like, my guess was somebody says, you need to get home to take care of these kids so I can go on live.
This is what I'm saying. When
Now,
I hear I'm lying,
I've seen it happen a few times, and like she'll be sitting there by herself trying to get a few minutes to herself because again, it was right next to where my brother worked. And then you want to know the other reason why I knew something was up with as far as that? Tasha, you can show. Yeah, no, you want to know the other reason why I knew Tasha had respect, even though everything was messed up. If you go back and look at all of his videos, Tasha still wore her red ring, but someone else changed theirs to just some random ring.
The day he asked for the day he asked for the divorce, he took the ring off, and then he put the ring back on for one video to defend me. He put it back on for one video to defend me.
So she's not lying, and I've seen it with my own eyes, not what social media is portraying. I've seen it with my own two eyes. It's an island. It's very, very tiny. I've seen her even at Times grocery store, and her getting fussed at on the phone. Hurry up and get back so he can go out. I've seen it more than once. This is a very small island.
Y'all know which one was my shit. Starbucks was my shit. She not stalking me. Her brother worked at the place where I got he worked around the same place.
This is my
Plus, I actually hung out with Lady K multiple times.
You heard me?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sorry, y'all hear gas pedal.
This is my
My
story.
bad. I can hear y'all.
Those videos.
Listen, Starbucks was my shit. That's where is it echoing? Oh, hopefully. Starbucks was my shit. Like whenever I wanted a peace of mind or space, I went to Starbucks. And when we say the island is small, Hawaii is very small. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna know the person. You either work with them or you done seen them around enough.
That's crazy.
Like it's.
But I mean,
Like
ultimately,
my brother's car broke down, and I asked him, I was like, "Hey, Josh, is my brother's car still over there?" She's like, "Yeah, it's still there."
But at the end of this all, it's just, I don't think people understand that I have every right to defend myself. I'm not the one who brought it to social media. That was him. I had every right to defend myself against the lies that were being portrayed about me. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. All I want you to do is take care of your kids. That shouldn't be that hard for you to do. I don't stop you from seeing them. I don't withhold them from you. They have iPads. You can call them. You don't have to call me no more. You can call them. You ask for every 3rd weekend of the month to come get them. You've only done it twice, maybe 3 times. I know you ain't come last month. No, he did. He came last month. He didn't come in February. I don't withhold him. I'm not the baby mom of fucking horror. I'm not. I want you to be a part of your children's life. I want you to be active in their life. I want them to grow up. Yes, it's a new dynamic and things are different, but I've offered to meet you halfway. I've offered to drive all the way. I've offered a lot of different things to ensure that you get the time spent with them. But you rather do other things. You rather do other things. And that's fine with me. That is fine with me. I can't make somebody be a father. And if y'all notice, every time he spends time with them, he has to post it on social media. Like I don't even understand. You're about to go live and make a whole live about me for what? This is what triggered today's live. Hearing that he's going to make a live about me. He's going to go live and make a whole live about me. To say I'm lying. To say I'm lying. I'm still waiting for the proof that I lied about my attempt. I'm still waiting for that. Because I can go on my medical records and show y'all the high levels of acetaminophen that was in my system. I can pull up my records that show the high levels that were in my system. Why? Somebody else said that before. It sounded like a spaceship. It's an electric car. Like, I'm sorry, but y'all person y'all call y'all king, he's not who he claims to be. He protects certain black women. Because how you gonna say protect black women, but you can't even protect the black woman that was in your home from being ridiculed and everything else?
Not only that, but he has all this energy for you, but not on the one that lied to him and hired a whole YC woman who wanted to lie on him as well. But he came out, he had all the energy for you.
Like, leave me alone. I don't want nothing to do with you. I just want you to take care of your kids. You don't got to communicate with me unless it's some type of an emergency when it comes to the children. Outside of that, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. You ain't even had this much energy for her. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And like I told people before, The man that stands before me would never allow majority of the shit that come out his mouth to come out his mouth. I'm keeping it a bean. I know personal friends that are like, damn, that ain't him. No, that's him. That's him. That's all him. Social media come crumbling down. The same people that you decide to spit out and say fuck them, you gonna need them. Because if Mizzy, Nene, and Kaylin and Crystal ain't my real friends, well then damn, that says a lot about who his real friends are. You don't bother me, I won't bother you. Do what you're supposed to, and that's it. Do what you're supposed to, and that's it. I really be feeling like I'm on I really feel like I'm on an episode of Who Did I Marry? Like, it's crazy. I really feel like I'm on an episode of Who the bleep did I marry?
So you gonna reach a piece of yourself?
I just want to be left alone. Yes, I see Papa.
On my side.
Yes, you get out on mommy's side. Y'all, I'm so surprised of how much his little boy talk now. He don't shut up. Him don't shut up. Him don't. Hand. Thank you. Pussy, I see you. That's why he stopped. Like, I don't know. Have y'all ever like had somebody yell at you about the way you mopping the floor like you a kid?
When I was younger.
When you was actually a kid?
Yes. That part. When I was a kid, but as an adult, no. Because my responsibility, you don't like how I'm mopping it, then you mop it.
Do it yourself.
Cairo. Look, y'all gotta see this little boy. Look, he's so excited. Hold on. Look, he's so excited, y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all this. Hold on. This little boy funny.
You gotta take the screen off so we can see.
I know I am. Look at him.
He got so big.
What you want? What you want? How about, okay, you can have M&Ms, but you still need food. What do you want to eat?
So big.
You want what? Open your mouth and talk. What do you want? Quesadilla. You want cheese? Okay, where's the quesadilla? Go get it. Excuse me. Over here.
Okay.
Look at him. He a mess,
listen,
y'all.
he done got big, Tasha.
He is.
Said I can't wait till Minion start talking.
Up and down.
He's still nonverbal. So he's still
Up
going
and down.
Listen. Okay. No. I'll do it.
Yeah, 'cause Justin
Lunch.
and my son about the same age, right?
How old is yours? Mine's is 3. He be 4 this year.
Yeah, you had him right before I had the shot. He'll be
My little birthday
3
twin.
this year.
I'm very proud. Yeah, he ready for his food. We're gonna get you a cheese quesadilla.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Say hi.